Calvin Tyler Jr. is his running back, and they will throw on first down. And that is down the
one-on-one coverage. Brian Cobbs, their best receiver, just made a great play.
Ball on the ground. They got hands on the ground in the logo. And they'll try to run it. And Anderson with a fistful of jersey to get the benefit of the attention will go to Anderson. 3rd and 11, and they will try to run it up the middle and not. Calvin Tyler Jr., the running back transfer from Oregon State. He gets a touch, and he immediately gets met.
It's a really good job by Justin Boydby right here in the middle, number 92, holding up his guy, shoving him off with the left hand and making the tackle. That's grown man stuff right there, Tom.
2nd and 9. Up his back foot, a little bit
quick enough with Will Anderson coming off the edge.
Utah State, one of the most successful in the country last year outside the numbers, and he heaves that one incomplete through it.
But Dallas Turner a few times already as well has flashed. Both.
Play clock winding down. Logan Bonner with the wide receiver out of bounds.
You advantages there. Obviously 10 gives you a size advantage. So if you're going to get those one-on-ones and you have guys that can attack the field.
See if they decide to bring pressure here at a safety cap. And
there it comes on 3rd and 6. That is caught by McGriff, and he is 4th and short. Five-man rush to the edge, incomplete. And out of the rushing touchdown and a passing touchdown in all 3 halves.
Okay.
Wow. And everybody said boom in unison. Bonner hits it to the outside, and Cobbs fight. LSU transfer. They'll empty the backfield. That's dangerous. They let it go, incomplete. Going 31 on the edge. And they run towards him, and guess what?
Anderson, he's so good with his hands. Right on the right side of your screen. Watch him push 74 completely off of it with those long arms.
Tempo here. We talked to him about it yesterday. He talked about having heavy hands. That one delivered on time, but then dropped. Play clock at 2. And they'll try to run it, and they cut him down. And that will. He was the MVP of the Jimmy Kimmel LA Bowl, and his first.
Watch Kyrie Jackson see the ball and run through number 8 right there.
Jackson is showing he belongs on the field.
On the edge for Alabama.
Laga facing a 3rd and 9. Pressure, and he will scramble. Laga got hit just short, and we'll see where. Ended up throwing for 171 yards against Oregon State. And sneak. Try to run it again. 3rd tonight.
And man coverage across the board. Somebody's got to separate.
Too high
this year. The brain trust of defensive scheme within the halls of it and how they fit the run, but I think he loves new and innovative ideas that he can add to a scheme that's similar to his.
On 2nd and 10, they try to run. Bama will rush 3, and they flick it out to Tyler. The Oregon State transfer gets spun around. Henry Toe seconds to play in the half. Utah State has gone to its 2nd-string quarterback, Cooper Laga, for this 2nd quarter. They also have Wyoming transfer Levi Williams. Boy, almost blew up the handoff again.
Play both, keep contained, or you can just come and crash the party right away. And Dallas Turner never thought about it. He's crashing that party. The outside right there anyway.
The yardage difference. Laga chased and denied.
Worker say the game means a lot to him. They want to see him stay in phase a little bit more and be better at playing the football down the field.
9-3. 3rd and 11. Coming out of the timeout, nowhere to run. Day in Atlanta before the Georgia-Oregon game, and he pointed out that listen, this is
more teams. I still am a proponent of earning your way into the playoff. I think the way that it's structured, a lot of it is going to allow for that. I do think that
they have specialty packages for Williams. Now get a chance to air it out on 3rd and 5, and it is in.
Some hand fighting on the outside. That's Not a bad ball, little on the inside. Malachi Moore in coverage. He's right in favor.
From that Aggie coaching staff.
They'll run the sweep with Nana Davis.
You think he knows what Foxy Brown Il Nana even is?
No,
I don't. What is that?
No surprise.
It's a shuffle, but
I thought you had the big one.
Pull it off Napster. Running.
Yeah. I mean, why do things have to be so complicated? Hey.
Trips to the right side, and they're going to run it. That's Robert.
He's going to try to hand it off here, and then it's just kind of, sometimes you just want to draw on the screen. That's kind of what happens.
Is that your John Madden tribute? Up. A little hurdle right into the waiting arms.
During the season. That's right, 418 to 346. He went from 31% body fat to wants to be pushed. This isn't something that we had to stay on him each and every day. He wanted a plan for the weight loss, and he stuck.
Up a first down in Gator territory, guys.
Oh, what a game in the swamp right now. And Terrell Vaughn with the catch run. Anthony Rich.
What we never saw out of Florida. Be great one week, and then what happened the next week? He's the one that's a little more dynamic with his feet, has a big old arm. Not as proficient at runs.
For another in a bowl game. That was in the famous Idaho Potato Bowl.
Push on the right side of the offensive line there.
Williams gets hit in the backfield, escapes, and then took it. Third down 1. The throw it's incomplete.
To the top here. Yep.
And Williams keeps it. He's got the first down. And
You're just going to option that guy. Got to run this way. If he goes, Levi's going to keep that, and he does. Big truck. Big boy, but he's got some wheels. It's a great call there on 4.
Try to run it again, and Jaylen Moody first man there. Two big SEC versus Pac-12 wins for the league today. Into the end zone and incomplete. Stetson Bennett threw for 368 and a couple of touchdowns. That was in one SEC Pac-12. Ball's loose, and it is falling up. Sometimes you got to tell them.
Flex on him.
Short field for Utah State after the block punt. I just didn't know if he'd remember it, Cole. Briggs fighting, and they stop him short of the.
I was trying to fish it out as I was walking back to the huddle. Also had no idea where I was.
3rd and 1, and that is incomplete. Better than your ear back. Here comes the pressure from the edge, and the Aggies pick. Shot to the end zone. It is. Needing 10. Field goal down 55 to keep the offense on the field. Needing 7. There's a shot to the end zone. And incomplete.